Hi, this is Jose Vega, a federally certified court interpreter. Today, as promised, I brought you my little gadget. I love this thing. If you work at a law firm, you're a paralegal, you do the scheduling of interpreters and do translations or need documents translated, this is the channel for you. Please like and subscribe. I think you will like the tips that we provide. Okay, so this little gadget, uh, you would think, what does this have to do with a law firm and interpreting? This is a beautiful device that we were using and we still use whenever it's requested in court. This muffles the interpreter's voice. So you need an interpreter to be interpreting for your entire trial. And some attorneys don't like it that they hear the voice of the interpreter in the background all the time. Some judges hate it. And the interpreter, your client has the right to understand, to listen to everything that's happening. And it's better if you get them involved. If they don't understand what a witness is saying, can they refute it, right? How can they tell you, hey, that didn't happen? How can they help you help them? So this device is a device that it was requested a lot by a couple of law firms. One law firm in particular always requested that we take this to every trial. And what this does, it muffles your voice, muffles the interpreter's voice. So that's how we would speak. Very similar to the Zoom simultaneous interpreting feature where the voice of the interpreter is not heard that much. Well, this is where you're not heard at all, actually, when you use the Zoom simultaneous feature. So in person, when you're in court, you can use this in a mediation and other settings as well. Whenever you can do simultaneous interpreting, this is a very beautiful device. And not only that, and not only does it muffle the voice of the interpreter so that you as the attorney don't hear it or hear it in a lower volume, it helps the interpreter a whole lot. It helps the interpreter, helps me, because when I'm interpreting into this thing, I hear my voice less than usual. And why is that important? Because it lets me hear better. It lets me hear what's going on in the courtroom a lot better. Because even though you as the attorney, you can hear everything that's happening in the courtroom, the interpreter cannot, because the interpreter's own voice interferes with him or her. My own voice interferes when I'm interpreting, and I can't hear you, or I can't hear the judge, even though everybody else in the room can hear the judge. But since I'm interpreting simultaneously, I can't. And this helps me have a clearer understanding of what's going on in my surroundings. So I personally like this device a lot. And now some of you are thinking, I know some of you old school attorneys know what this reminds you of. Write down in the comments, and I'll tell you. Do you remember, do you know, what does this remind you of? Old school attorneys, very old school. um, Remember the court reporters in federal court and court reporters also in state courts? A lot of court reporters used to use these devices. Instead of doing steno, they would talk into these devices. They would talk into these and record their own voices to then transcribe it. So these used to be the masks. They call these masks the court reporter masks that used to be used back in the day by court reporters. Rarely used nowadays. There may be a court reporter here and there that still uses this. Some people use these for transcriptions, where you talk into this and you may have some text to speech, speech to text software on the other end. But well, let me know what you think about it. It does look a little bit weird, doesn't it? Right? You have an interpreter like this during the entire trial. It may be a little bit distracting. However, I had this law firm that was requesting this all the time. They loved this device. They didn't want to have a trial without it. Well, let me know what you think. Please write down your comments, any questions. I'll do a video in response to your questions. I'll answer right there in the comments. Subscribe to this channel. Go visit us at legaltranslations.net/blog to receive alerts whenever we have a new article posted to our blog. I hope you like this video. Thank you.